Welcome back, everybody, to Stuff with Pika Stosh. I'm Stosh, and this episode, I'd like to focus on climate change. I'm still going to be drawing, but I'm going to be drawing outside. So without further ado, let's get to it. The violence that exists in the human heart is also manifesting in the symptoms of illness that we see in the earth, the water, the air, and in living things. Pope Francis on climate change. In the title of the episode, I asked a very simple question. Can Conte change the world? And realistically, no, it can't. However, it can put an image in your head. And that is my goal for today. To leave you with a very clear mental image. So before we get started, a lot of people ask me what Conte actually is, and I thought it might be interesting information to share. So here it is. Conte is a combination of graphite or charcoal with a wax or clay base. It is my belief that if enough people help and put in some effort, then we can beat this thing together. First though, let's discuss what it is we're fighting. According to the dictionary, climate change is a change in global or regional climate patterns, in particular a change apparent from the middle to late 20th century onwards, and attributed largely to the increased levels of carbon dioxide produced by the use of fossil fuels. Now, what exactly does that mean? It means the gasoline we use in our vehicles, the asphalt we use for our roads, and the synthetic materials in almost everything we own are all made from fossil fuels, which in turn produce a gas called carbon dioxide. This gas then makes its way through the atmosphere. It corrodes the protective layer and lets in harmful sun's heat, thus changing the planet's regular routines. What I want to focus on today is climate change's effects on one animal in particular, the polar bear. The temperature in the Arctic is rising almost twice as fast as the global average. The sea ice has diminished 4% a decade. That's actually a significant amount. This greatly affects polar bears' ability to find food. Not only that, but polar bears can only swim a certain distance before getting tired. On average, this distance is 48 kilometers or 30 miles. And if there is no ice for the polar bear to climb onto when it gets tired, it will unfortunately drown. In a study conducted by researchers at the University of Wyoming, it showed that polar bears would not be able to adjust to a life without the Arctic sea ice. The main factor being that they would not be able to survive eating land animals because of their metabolism. Also, if you don't think that hit close enough to home, another study that was released April 1st of 2019, that's right, this year, showed that North America was warming and changing at also twice as fast as the global average. For some reason, we are changing faster than everybody else. That's not right. So now that we know all of this, what can we do as individuals about this? What can we do? What can we do? First and easiest, we can change our light bulbs. Energy-efficient light bulbs cost $1 more than traditional light bulbs, but they last for many, many more years and use about 70% less energy. Another way to help is to recycle. To take it one step further, try buying things with less packaging. Like, instead of buying something with plastic packaging, try a cardboard packaging because it can deteriorate and be recycled properly. Or if it is a plastic packaging, make sure that it is recyclable. One more thing that you could try is try walking. It's good for you, it's good for the environment. I know that if it's in town, I either walk or ride my bike. I know this has been a long video and probably not what you expected, but if you stuck through it, thank you. Thank you so much. Just watching means you care. So, that's it for me. I'll be back next week with something new, like always. Hopefully something more upbeat. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. And if not, and you just like what you saw, there's that like button. If you want to follow me on social media, I sometimes post. I have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Pikastosh. Thanks again. Bye!